Hello, it's Stormclawd. Gonna be doing a bit more of my aerial zero to hero. So I haven't gotten to this one in a while, which is actually kind of a bit of a shame, I guess, because I probably could have got through a lot more of it by now. But part of it's just me being tired, thinking about what I want to do with it and how I want to do it. So what I've decided is that this new pack system that has come out, basically from Psyonix, where you can create your own packs, is going to be how I really start to develop kind of what I start training you guys, where I'm going to give you different training packs to do. And from doing these different training packs, hopefully it'll help you to, I guess, learn it that little bit easier. Because I can custom tailor these training packs to kind of build on whatever you're learning on to then, I guess, help you more. So what I want to work on today is just improving air movement. And what I wanted to say is I'm very sorry to console players who are watching this if you're wanting to learn this too, because unfortunately you guys don't have the packs. Like I can give you the code, but it's not going to matter because you're not going to be able to use that pack that I'm giving you. So with that in mind, what I'm going to say is if you can do all the other stuff I'm doing, and you're just going to have to use pro and all-star training to supplement kind of what you can do, which is how I learned, but I think like with these packs that I can definitely make it a little bit faster in how quickly you can learn aerials because I can up the difficulty, I can make them that little bit tougher, I can make them to fit a specific structure sort of thing. So what am I doing now? I'll go into that. So I'm basically just moving my car about and moving from goal to goal. Now the aim is to land on the other goal side. So this is just, oop. Start off, you just want to do that and just land in the net. And then as you get better at it, you want to try and land on the side of the goals like that. Now I am doing 12s and stuff. You don't have to. All you have to do when you start doing this is just try and do a simple, let's say you just do this, try and land on the right side of the goals, and then let's say we do this, and we'll try and land on the left side of the goals. This is a good introduction to flying sideways, and will help, I guess, later on into going to do what we're going to do. So I'll go into the pack now. I'll put the code in the description. This is the Zero to Hero pack number 1, and basically, well, I'm actually going a bit too advanced. So I'll just kind of go through the pack and just explain how you want to hit it. So for this one, I'm actually turning my car to the side because I find it makes it easier for me to get the angle I want to get. But for a lot of these, you can just go straight up because I haven't really talked about air roll too much yet. But we're gonna start working on air roll now and getting that into our aerials as we start actually learning the aerials because it'll make it easier to learn it now. But basically, just go up and you want to try and hit these into the goal. You don't have to do anything too fancy. Just try and get them into the goal at first. So that's the biggest thing. Some of them are going to be a bit tougher. Like this one, for example, is going to be kind of tough without using air roll, as I just get it into the top corner. Okay, but oops, I accidentally started it. But basically, these are all just like kind of basic aerials that'll probably happen in a game, and it's just getting you started on being able to do these. So I'll probably work on my next pack will probably work on some defensive aerials. So these are just offensive aerials, just getting you to be able to hit the ball. And then we'll probably start working on some defensive stuff. So here I tilted my car a little bit to the side because it made it easier for me to get the angle I wanted to get. So this may be something you can start learning depending on how quickly you learn these aerials. But hitting it sideways can definitely be a bit of an advantage at certain times when you go to hit the ball. Like here, I probably want to hit it sideways because it'll make it that little bit easier for me to hit the ball. So I've missed that one. So what I would recommend doing when you miss is just go back to it and do it again. So you can try and do it in different ways. You can try and I guess not use air roll too. That's like kind of blows my mind because I don't usually completely aerial without it. I usually use it for most of my aerials because let's say you look at this sort of hit, it's just a lot easier I find for me when I air roll like that. It feels like a basic movement to me now, but I know it's not very basic, which is what's kind of hard about it because I want to kind of teach it, but it's how do you start like teaching that bit? So it's just do this pack as best you can. If ideally by the end of it, if you can get about, you know, 60-70%, you're doing it over half the time, which is a good starting point to keep growing on the aerials. The ideal is that you start getting 100% on this consistently, and that would just mean that your aerials are getting really strong. Anyway, if you're not able to do this pack if you're on console, what I would say is just work on that air movement I was showing before, and then just do it in Pro and All Star as you feel like you can. You're just gonna have to work on it. It'll just start with actually hit the ball, hit it in the goals, and then it'll just kind of develop from there. Where maybe you hit it in the goals sideways, hit it in. Make sure to use both sides, so make sure to hit it in left and right, so that you don't get dependency on only being able to do it to the left or only being able to do it to the right. But you're just gonna have to try and build it up in Pro and All Star, unfortunately, because unfortunately you can't use the packs. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this helps, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.